The voice crack at when he finishes saying, just so I don't have to scare the crap out of my kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons that this has been so difficult for Eddie is because, we were talking a little bit about role reversal, and Buck has always been the one to like have his emotions so readily available, so like on the surface sort of thing, so that it's easy for Buck to be the instigator in, knocking on the door, opening it a crack, and allowing Eddie to just like answer in his own time sort of thing. So I think because Buck isn't being how he normally is with the emotions like so easily tapped into, because they're so pushed down, he has that steel wall all around him.
Mm-hmm.
It's so difficult for Eddie to you're right when you were saying earlier that like he's trying to be Buck in this situation to like bring those emotions up to like the surface level, but that's just not who Eddie is. They sit so deep within him.
Buck is normally like an emotional conduit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Eddie's trying to do it. He's trying so hard, but he's just so bad at talking about his emotions.
Because he's not like Buck, where they sit on the surface or just under the surface.
No.
They are 40 feet deep. And and so it takes so much more effort for him to drudge those up to the surface. And that's why it's so much more difficult for him to start
kind of like
these conversations.
And whereas Buck, it's so easy for him most of the time to just spit out the emotion because it is so close to the surface. For Eddie, it's almost just like vivisection. Like he has to take himself apart in order to do it. Like it's like he's cutting into himself. Like, and to physically remove it to get it out of him.
Like operations game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really hard for him.
I think you see that in the way this part is being blocked, where he's telling Buck actually what he was going through, because so much of it is kind of like half and half. He's like turned away, like back to Buck, like facing the island, so he can kind of like steel himself to continue to dredge up these difficult emotions and be transparent in that, because it's very difficult for him to do. And it's hard to look someone in the eye when you're talking about that stuff, even if it's Buck.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's just who Eddie is.